Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
In '81, he went on a 19-game hitting streak. And in 1983, he was 5th in the American League for stolen bases. With a lifelong career, retiring at a batting average of .272, it is a pure honor that he's one of my best friends. And I'm actually very privileged to introduce New York Yankee baseball player Billy Sample.
Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we're here at the Reunion 108 cast party. And I'm here with this gentleman, Mr. Ian
Sample.
Sample.
Yes.
Mr. Ian Sample, the son of the wonderful filmmaker and former football player Billy Sample.
Yes.
And you helped your father work on this film, but you're also a professional athlete. You are a football player in Japan.
Yes, yeah. I played 5 years over in Japan. I went to the University of Hawaii, and then after that I wanted to travel with my life and experience new things. So I went in Japan and played 5 seasons over there.
I must tell you, you're very gorgeous.
Thank you.
Not only are you tall, blonde, and beautiful, you know, you look like you could model too. Did you ever think of modeling
You know
as
what?
well?
I first started, I modeled in Japan. I modeled and acted a little bit over there, but just as a side thing. I like to do it for fun, not as a profession.
Really?
Yeah.
Because here in New York, I think they would love you on the runways during Fashion Week. You should look into that.
I don't know if I'm cut out for that. You know what? I'm my happiest when I'm at a Starbucks and just writing. That's
Are
when
you
I'm
really?
happiest. Yeah.
But you love football.
I do, but I think that part of my life is over.
Really? Is it really?
It's, you know, after writing and helping my dad with this movie and eventually making it, that's a new phase of my life where I want to start with the movies and writing and things like that.
Well, this looks like a terrific film. I really can't wait to see the end result. Is this the first movie for you? I mean, have you done anything in the past besides this?
You know what? I came home from Japan about a month ago, and we jumped right into it, and it's our first movie.
You know, the Japanese have a fascination with us for some reason, with Americans. But you tell me, where is it more exciting to live, Japan or here? Because you've been in both places.
Yeah, I'd have to. I mean, Japan, I love it, and I'd always want to visit and maybe even move back. But as far as exciting, it's America.
Really?
It's just because the culture lends itself to be a lot more exciting and outgoing and ambitious, where things in Japan are a lot more conservative, and it's very respectful, but it's a lot quieter and conservative over there.
They love us here.
They do, they do. I mean, I think they love that we have so much freedom. You know, we can do whatever you want. You can start at a low level and make your way up. In Japan, it's kind of like you do your work, you have a family, and that's it. But here, it's the success story, you know, of someone like, you know, as recent, Jeremy Lin, how big he is because he started so small and now he's something big. That's kind of the American story, and that's what they love.
Wonderful. Yeah. Now you have plans to make all kinds kinds of films, not just baseball, but other films as well. Tell my audience a little bit more about what you're working on.
Well, after I graduated college, the English major, I published my book, and then I moved to Japan, and I've been writing screenplays over there. Now, I say to everyone, writing's the easy part. It's easy to write, sit in a coffee shop and write. But the hard part is, you know, selling it. So that's why I'm back.
Getting the investor to invest the money.
Exactly.
Is it difficult now because of the economy? Are you finding it a little difficult or a little hard to get the investor?
I'm sure that's part of it. I think it's also a little difficult because I've been here a month and I haven't been here in 8 years, so I don't know many people. And it's difficult trying to make connections. But just within the last month, through this business, I've met so many people. And I mean, I'm sure it's hard, but I think
you have a little bit of an advantage because of your father, too.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And he's been, I mean, since he's been playing baseball, he's been meeting people, knowing people. And the advantage that we have, especially for this film, is that we're both passionate about it. We know it's going to be something, we believe in it. So that always makes things a lot easier.
It always does, darling. When you're passionate about what you love, it's always easier. Like me, I'm passionate about what I do. I love interviewing people like you.
I love your eyelashes, too.
Do you really?
It's red, it matches. That's coordination right there. That is coordination.
I'm a fashionista.
Yes.
I want you to tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information about Ian, about you, about what you're up to, what you're working on, all your projects, your website?
Well, you can go to the movie's website. It features me and some other, like the director, the AD, and my father. That's reunion108.com.
What about you? Do you have a Facebook page?
I have a Facebook.
Tell my audience.
It's J. Ian Sample.
What is it?
J. Ian Sample.
J?
J as in Joshua, the name that I don't go by, but I keep it there.
Joshua, but J-E?
Ian.
J-Ian.
Yes, that's where you can find me.
That's such a wonderful name, Sample. I love it. Billy Sample.
That is good.
And Ian Sample.
The press likes it because you can write so many. Set a good example, sample, you know, an ample sample. They've done that a million times.
I love it. I love it. Let's toast. Let's have some champagne.
Japanese way. That's kampai.
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 Thank you so much for that wonderful interview.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we'll be back in a moment, dogs, and more interviews right here at the Foundation Lounge on Essex Street. It's all about the cast party for Reunion 108. More interviews coming up, dogs. Big champagne kisses.
Fancy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.